Uncle Jin takes over. BTS's Jin spotted on a sweet vacation with his adorable niece. Fans can't handle the cuteness. Is there anything more heartwarming than witnessing global superstars in their most genuine, unguarded moments? Recently, BTS's Jin, known for his worldwide fame and stage charisma, was seen embracing his role as a doting uncle during a family vacation. This unexpected glimpse into his personal life has left fans swooning and eager for more. During the Lunar New Year celebrations, Jin chose to spend quality time with his family, particularly his young niece. The BTS member shared that he enjoyed traditional dishes like taehyung with his loved ones and participated in customary practices such as giving seberetin, New Year's money, to the younger family members. His playful interactions and genuine affection towards his niece showcased a tender side that fans rarely see. Pink Villa from Butter to Sun. Jin's journey to unclehood. The journey of Jin becoming an uncle has been a delightful narrative for fans. Initially, he affectionately nicknamed his unborn niece Butter, a nod to BTS's hit song. Upon her birth, the family revealed her name as Kim Sundae. This progression from a playful nickname to her official name has been a source of joy for the BTS ARMY, who have followed every update with enthusiasm. The BTS ARMY has been vocal about their adoration for Jin's interactions with his niece. Social media platforms are flooded with clips and photos of Jin's endearing moments, from playful chases to gentle head pats. Fans have expressed their admiration, noting how these glimpses into his family life make him even more relatable and lovable. India Times. While Jin is celebrated for his musical talents and stage presence, these personal moments highlight his multifaceted personality. Balancing his global fame with family commitments, Jin exemplifies humility and warmth. His ability to seamlessly transition from a global icon to a caring family member resonates with fans worldwide, adding depth to his public persona. India Times. As Jin continues to navigate his career and personal life, fans eagerly anticipate more such heartwarming glimpses. Whether it's through his music, public appearances, or candid family moments, Jin's authenticity remains a cornerstone of his appeal. The BTS ARMY stands ready to support him in all his future endeavors, cherishing every facet of his journey. In a world where celebrities often seem distant, Jin's candid moments with his niece serve as a reminder of the universal joys of family and the simple pleasures that come with it. These snapshots of his life offstage not only endear him further to fans, but also humanize the global superstar in the most delightful way. Is there a moment more precious than a world-famous idol trading his glittering spotlight for a beach towel and a melting cone of strawberry ice cream, all in the company of a giggling little girl with pigtails and sand-covered feet? BTS's Jin has done just that. But what does this unexpected yet heartwarming detour from his typical celebrity route tell us about the man behind the music? Why has this particular family trip sent shockwaves of emotion through the BTS ARMY and beyond? You may know Jin as the dazzling face of BTS, the man whose voice melts hearts across arenas packed with thousands. But today, he's captivating the world in a much quieter, tender way, as Uncle Jin. Recently spotted on vacation with his niece, the eldest member of BTS has shown a side of himself that the public rarely gets to see. What makes this sighting so irresistible? It isn't just the sweetness of his actions, it's the humanity behind them. Multiple candid shots have surfaced showing Jin helping his niece build sandcastles, carrying her on his shoulders under a fiery orange sunset, and even handing her a small bouquet of seashells. Eyewitnesses describe the pair sharing ice cream and whispering secrets only an uncle and his favorite girl would understand. One beachgoer, who recognized Jin but refrained from interrupting, noted how gentle he was, saying, "He wasn't a global superstar there. He was just a loving uncle." Fans first caught wind of Jin's growing role as an uncle when he joyfully announced his brother's child was on the way, affectionately nicknaming the unborn baby Butter, after BTS's hit single. As soon as his niece was born, she was given the name Sun, and ever since, Jin has dropped hints of his deep love for her during fan events and online posts. But seeing it all unfold live, that's something else entirely. Why is the world so enchanted by Jin's vacation? Because it reminds us that beneath the glamorous veneer of fame lies a soul that deeply values family, warmth, and simple joys. He didn't choose a luxury yacht in Cannes or a red carpet in Paris. He chose a seaside cottage with his niece. More interestingly, fans are picking up clues from these recent events suggesting that Jin may be preparing to reveal more personal content. The buzz began when ARMY detectives noticed his recently updated Instagram bio, where a line reads, "The brightest sun shines when she smiles." Could this be a reference to his niece, Sun? theories are flying. Some fans speculate a possible children's book penned by Jin himself, chronicling his adventures with Sunday. Others believe he may be working on a new solo album themed around love, family, and innocence. Let's not forget the impact of these small, sincere moments. In a world where public figures are often bound by image, Jin's genuine care for his niece sets him apart. No stylists, no entourage, no filters, just Jin, barefoot in the sand, with a sun hat slightly askew, chasing laughter. Video clips have since gone viral of Jin reading a bedtime story to his niece, his voice soft and filled with emotion. Fans commented how hearing Jin's soothing tones in such an intimate setting made them tear up. One fan wrote, "I never thought watching Jin tuck in a child would make me cry, but here I am, sobbing." As this story continues to trend across social media platforms, media outlets worldwide are starting to feature the softer, family-oriented side of Jin. Major headlines read, "From stage lights to night lights, Jin the uncle, and sun, sand, and seokjin. BTS's Jin in his most precious role yet." But the question remains, will this be a turning point in how Jin chooses to navigate fame? Could we be entering a new era of Jin where family takes center stage in his creative projects? Will we see Sun featured in his future music videos? Or is this a fleeting moment, treasured but temporary? Whatever lies ahead, one thing is clear. The world isn't just falling for Jin the performer anymore. It's falling head over heels for Kim Seokjin, the man who knows how to make a little girl smile on a breezy beach evening. And maybe that's the biggest plot twist of all, that in his most ordinary, unfiltered moments, Jin becomes even more extraordinary. So stay tuned. Because if Uncle Jin is just getting started, we're all ready for more. Jin and his niece weren't just enjoying ordinary beach days. The scenes unfolded like a moving short film, a visual lullaby that fans worldwide didn't know they needed. When Jin helped her wash off the sand between her toes, or held her hand while she struggled to tie her tiny sun hat, it wasn't just about being a good uncle. It was a masterclass in how the biggest stars can radiate the brightest light when they shine in the shadows of love and simplicity. Local reports from the quiet beachside village they stayed at reveal that Jin rented an inconspicuous villa under a different name, valuing privacy and protecting his niece from any media chaos. Despite the global curiosity that trails behind him, Jin ensured his niece's vacation was serene and uninterrupted. Residents shared how the pair would walk together early in the morning, laughing and talking like best friends rather than family separated by age and status. But is this quiet domestic scene hiding a deeper emotional journey? Fans speculate that this time with his niece could be Jin's way of processing the post-military adjustment period. Being away for nearly 2 years in the rigorous environment of South Korea's military service, Jin's return to civilian life might have brought a new appreciation for slow mornings, silly giggles, and stories told under starlight. Photos show a side of him that isn't often captured by paparazzi. Sleepy eyes in the morning light as he carries a tray of pancakes. Tousled hair from a spontaneous nap taken beside his niece's playmat. A bandage on his finger from accidentally cutting fruit too, clumsily while trying to impress her. These are not moments staged for applause. These are pieces of a man remembering how to be human. More than one fan has written open letters to Jin, thanking him for sharing glimpses of this private journey. Seeing you this way, one letter reads, "Reminds me to slow down and enjoy the people I love. Thank you for showing us it's okay to pause." The narrative unfolding here is not just a celebrity vacation. It's a cultural reset. It's an invitation to fall in love again with the ordinary. And perhaps, through this beach trip with his niece, Jin is writing his most powerful love story yet. Not to a romantic partner or to millions of fans, but to a little girl who calls him uncle and thinks he hung the moon. And as this story continues to evolve, so do the possibilities. Could Jin launch a family-themed documentary next? Might we hear his niece's voice giggling in the background of a future song? Will he create lullabies that soothe not just her, but the whole world? Whatever the answers, one thing is sure. Uncle Jin has awakened a new era, one that promises love, legacy, and light.